Well, this is not how I expected to show up today. Hello. Sorry if this is a little glitchy. Just 1 second. Um, where? Give me a minute. All right. I know it's just a tiny little camera here, but I'm just gonna have to stick with it so I don't lag in the mirror when recording. But I know this is unexpected. I know I only posted like one Vrchat video on the channel. My headset's a little older, so I tend to lag a lot. That's why I don't really, trust myself recording with this thing. But I thought I'd do a couple of vids on here. I'm going to be taking you guys on a tour of the Sonic Avatar world. It's been up for quite some time now, but I figured I'd get out my last update before I actually think about recording. And yeah, there's a lot to go through. I'm gonna try not to talk too much, because there's quite a bit. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Estimate, I don't know. We're just gonna roll with it. So let's go to the map. Okay, here we are at the map. I know you don't see much right now, and bear in mind, I don't know if it'll glitch in the video, but because I'm recording, there's a bunch of glitches going on my screen because this world is not as optimized as I thought it was gonna be. So bear with me. I am gonna not gonna keep this camera on, to be honest with you. It's probably gonna make things worse. So right off the bat, if you turn around, there's 3 doors plus 2 little like Easter egg entrances. This one over here, pretty obvious Among Us. There's a vent right here, and if you walk through it, you actually go into a vent. You walk down here, and on the way to the other vent, there's a little question box with a button here. And if you click the button, I don't know why it says room 4 on it. I completely forgot to change the text on it, but we're not going to worry about that. 2 of my very old avatars from like 3-4 years ago. There's literally nothing on. This is when I first started making Sonic Abbies. So, even though they don't do anything, just bear in mind these are really old. Don't expect much from them. Just thought I'd put them in here because, why not? And for those of you who have already been here, you can probably already guess what's on the inside, but for those who don't, in the back rooms. I got bored, didn't know what to put here, so I just figured why not the back rooms. As you can see, says follow the arrows. We have a straight line with arrows pointing into the directions. Bippity boppity boop. Oh, glitch. You follow the arrows, and there is a cage with a golden Sonic. He's fine. He's not hurting anybody. And there's a sign that says click to save Golden Sonic. You click, and you're trapped in here with them. Very nice. There's a button right here. And this is just a troll avatar again. It doesn't do anything. It's just a gold. It's basically just this. The eyes aren't 3D because, like I said before, this was a long time ago that I made this. I didn't have eye tracking yet, so bear in mind it's gonna look a little different, but we don't need to worry about that. And like I said before, I don't know if it'll glitch in the video, but bear in mind if it does, don't worry about it. Just hopefully you'll be able to see everything. Just for the safety purposes, we're going to go through all these doors first because there's the least lag. We'll do this one last. There's a mirror here for the avatars, which I'll go through in a minute. There is a gallery room, which I've recently just updated. It's pretty decent size now. Oh my god, these photos are so old, man. I don't even remember half of these that I've been in. Half of these I weren't even in. I had to get photos sent to me because I've ran out. So credits to Guardian Milena and Mimic Draws for taking photos and sending them to me for this room. Wouldn't have been able to update it this much without them, so shout out to them. There's a lot of photos in here. I'm not going to go through each and every one of them because that would literally take forever. But we'll just like skim through. If you want to look at them yourself in a closer glance view, you can do that when you join here. And I'll put a screenshot of the title at the end so you can actually see what the thumbnail and all that looks like if you've never been here. So this is basically the most recent update. Oh, don't worry about that. I gotta replace the battery soon. Most recent update with all the extra photos that I've gotten from people. Basically a bunch of funny moments, pose shots, fighting shots and whatnot. And yeah, it's basically the gallery room. I completely ran out. I was gonna fill this wall up, but I just put the Sega logo on both sides because why not? And then you got this giant Sonic icon on the floor. It's like a little like carpet mat. This, I don't know how many people have actually used this. I didn't really put much effort into it, but basically an arena to fight in my Sonic avatars or anything else that you have. Now, because of how long this hallway goes, I added a little sign up here saying that you have to use Flying Goku Loco for you to go a little quicker. So that's basically what I'm gonna do. And there's a little bridge here. Might as well stay standing actually, just for the viewpoints. So, oh, okay, never mind. Basically, there's just like little circles around the arena with the logo in the middle. Some Chaos Emeralds around the edge. A Master Emerald up there. And a sign that says welcome to the arena with a little wisp in the front. And then the rest of the signs just have the Sega logo. There used to be a mirror over here, because I don't know if people would hang out in this area. I got rid of it for optimization purposes. And that's basically it. And over here, well, there's obviously nothing here. There wasn't ever going to be anything over here. Maybe a lava pit or whatever. There's another gallery I added here for the Christmas update. Just gotta click the snowflake. I was gonna get rid of this after the holidays, but it's more photos. I didn't want to get rid of them and make this room for no reason, so just kept them in here permanently. So Christmas photos in the loft cabin map, Christmas cabin. Spoiler alert, this is actually one of my avatars riding on a sleigh. Added a sleigh with the little reindeers in the front. Had someone take a photo of that for me. A couple other ones here and there. Now, because people were busy, I still needed more photos. So from here all the way down to here, I took myself and did a decent job at it. Could have been a little bit better, but it's fairly decent. You got a letter mailing box thing over here. Santa's letters, obviously. A sleigh. This isn't the one on my avatar. I was originally going to use this, but I figured the sleigh wasn't exactly big enough for it, so just added another one as a little display. Snowman. I don't know why I made everything so tall, but we don't talk about that. Little tree with ornaments. Should have made them little Chaos Emeralds. That would have made more sense. Little gifts underneath. Like I said before, this is a permanent thing because there's photos I don't want to get rid of. And it's obviously snowy in here with the little snowflake on the top. Obviously, when you first step in here, it's going to have a sign that says the place to vibe and chill. With the little desk with the Sega logo, gaming PC right there. Sonic chilling on his little monitor. This isn't the actual game showed up. It's just a background of Sonic X Shadow Generations. And yeah, he's enjoying his time with himself. With a sign on the back of it, from the front that says Game On. I wonder if it's the floor that's making it glitch out so much. I don't know. And then, wait, I'll go through that later. This is not what you think. It's not anything weird. It's literally just if you want to have a private conversation, you basically click one of these buttons. You go here, and then it's just a black void box. The other one's the same with the mirror in it. So, So hi. Over here, Sega logo on the sidewall. And the reason for this sign over here, I don't know if many people read this. I basically add this because there's other audio sources around the map besides the video player, and in case you want to hear the other audio sources, I'd recommend you turn off the video player volume, which you basically have to, when you activate the video player to interact with it, you basically have to hover over this bottom bit, the little arrow will show up, and then you could just go over here, put the slider down, and have the video player audio muted. And then the remote right here just turns that off, basically. And it's just nothing. I should have added a little troll in the back. There's a little Easter egg, but it's fine. And then you can add your own video in here if you want, but I added a bunch of like lo-fi, like chill Sonic stuff. You go over here, you got Sonic music mix with a couple of songs I just randomly chose out. And I know this is nothing related to Sonic, but this is just some stuff that people from who I added on Discord sent to me, and just figured I would add them in here because why not? I don't listen to them that often, so I don't know why I added them in there in the first place, but just in case if you want to see what they sound like. I obviously can't play them for copyright reasons, but they're there if you want to go through and put your own video in. Over here, you got my channel logo in 3D. You can tell it's 3D because if you look over here to the side, it's like black, half on the back and bright in the front. Obviously, right here, some pens. I'm not gonna draw because remember, headset tend to lag a lot more now. Optimization issues and all that. Well, I guess there's really only one more thing to do now, apart from this one room over here, and that is to go through the avatars. Now, bear in mind, this is not actually everything that I've uploaded. This is just the stuff that I felt comfortable publicing, and because I didn't want to put my newer stuff in here. Now, if you've been here before and looked at my avatars, you may have noticed that half of the avatars have these like colored thumbnails. In the near future, I do plan on like making like text thumbnails like this Prime Sonic one, or if I had art for any of these, I'll put them in the thumbnail, or like maybe take photos like this one, even though I didn't take that photo, someone else did, for instance. So like any of the thumbnails with like just a solid color on it, I'll make a new thumbnail for it eventually, but for right now, that's what I gotta deal with. This is obviously the shadow avatar section. I added the most for shadow because, for one, that's what I made the most over the time, and it's a fan favorite character, so I figured why not. Again, with the color images, not gonna repeat myself too much, but new thumbnails for it will be in the near future. So those were the shadow ones. Got tails. Oh, fun. 9 tail avatars. A few of the color thumbnails changing soon. Silver avatars. Don't know why I didn't make that many, to be honest with you, but that's all I got for silver for right now. I got private ones on my account. Remember that. These are the ones I felt comfortable with making public. Amy avatars. Same thing. This is Amy and Rouge. I didn't want to add a separate thing for Rouge because I only made like one Rouge avatar. So that's why it has both inside the text. And I do have another Knuckles, but again, it's one of my private avatars. Didn't want to put it in here. Didn't really feel comfortable putting it in here. These are some of the older ones. Bear in mind, these aren't like recently made or anything. The majority of these avatars are from like 2022, 2023. So bear in mind, these aren't exactly the newest effort put avatars. Bear that in mind when you wear them and use them. Now, the reason why I have I have a bunker for extra avatars, because if you go down here, these ones on the back are a bunch of these avatars are just like really old. They don't have any toggles, apart from like 4 that I just had extra to put down here. So if you turn this on, it actually activates all of them. There's a section here that says small avatars. Now, one thing I've realized that people are doing, I don't know why they're doing this, because these are just duplicates of the ones in the main lobby, but they're just shrunk. They're resizing it to their normal size. The reason why I had these so small is because before the update where you were like allowed to resize your avatar like this, avatar height, before that update came out, I made tiny versions of the avatars, just for giggles and whatnot. But the reason why I hate it when people resize them, people don't realize, is that if you resize them, the particles that are on these avatars don't go with it when you resize them. So they're tiny on purpose, because I had to shrink the particles, and if you resize them up, the particles aren't going to show up that much. That's pretty much something I want to point out. Same with these ones, tall avatars, same deal. They shrink them down to a normal size, the particles are going to be huge, whatnot. And there's obviously only a few here that had toggles, so like an older version of the timeline Knuckles and Android Shadow, and another one right there, another one right there. The rest of them don't have toggles. They're really old, like I said. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird. Didn't drink much water today. Probably should have drank more water before recording, but we don't talk about that. So that's basically everything in here. Oh, there's little dots on the ceiling. So yeah, that's basically it. This is the background for the skybox background, the galaxy. One of my favorite colors is purple. Figured doing it would make sense. Now, before I end this video, I am gonna walk into this room. Don't ask why I made this. I got stupidly bored and I wanted to add another room. Didn't know why I wanted it to be. And I just remembered I made a troll avatar that was related to this, and I figured I would just put it in here. It's basically kind of like the gold Sonic with the cage in the back rooms, but anywho, shield your eyes. Don't get hungry. I get it, but it's plastic cheese. It's not. It's not real. Okay, you can't eat the glasses. You can't eat the mascot. Don't. And no, it's fake. The moon's not. Well, come on, guys. I get this is a meme reset. January 2026 is a meme reset, but we don't need to be spreading more false rumors about the moon being made of cheese. We all know it's not true. It's fake. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, people. So is the raining cheese. I'm not gonna look up and put the cheese in my mouth and expect it to be real. It's fake. It's fake. And then there's a provolone block of cheese with a little Swiss cheese thing on the top. If you click this, it was a troll. Okay, look. I'll put it on. All right. It was a troll. I made this as a troll just to troll some people. I literally wore this in front of someone. I was addicted to cheese, and they were chasing after me. What else was I supposed to do? It was a troll. Okay, we don't need to talk about why I made this and whatnot. All right, it was just a troll, just for giggles. I'm not edible. Okay, if you come across me and I wear this avatar, which I probably won't because it's stupidly old, but if you see me wear this avatar, don't eat me. I'm not edible. This is not edible cheese. It's plastic. It's just a statue avatar of Shadow. Don't eat me. Don't do it. And if you're watching and if you're hungry, don't do it. Don't sit there and start eating the screen and bite one of my quills off. I know you're doing it. Stop. I'm gonna turn this off so you stop eating me, because I know that's what you're doing. I know it's what you're doing. Don't sit there and lie. Alright, that's basically it for this video. I had to get out of that avatar because I didn't want people getting hungry and going after me. Alright, I had to do what I had to do. But anyways, that's the end of this video. I know I didn't sound that hype, but bro, it's just an Avatar world. What is there to get hype about? Avatars that are like 2, 3 years old. I mean, I get it. They're my avatars. I'm the one who made them. But after a while, you don't get that excited because they get old and whatnot. So that's basically it. I will leave the title for this map above my head. Please leave a like for more Vrchat content. I don't know how often I'll be doing this. I know I've been uploading like reverbs of different songs that I like. I know it's copyright, but I I got bored. Okay, I don't know what you were expecting from me. I don't know how often. Like I said, I don't know how often I'll do Vrchat videos. I might have to. If there's not that many Vrchat videos from me, it's because my glitchy, laggy headset, and I'm gonna have to get a new one before I start recording again. So don't know when that's gonna happen. But if you do see another one on here, apart from another world tour that I am gonna record in a minute, um, it's actually old footage from like a year or two ago. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's probably not gonna be that laggy because it was like a year or two ago that I made it. Someone told me to start recording, and I did. So you're just gonna have to see. It won't be edited that much. I'm not a professional, okay? I just want to put that out there. That's why I don't really make content like this that much. I mean, the Crimes on video wasn't even that edited. It was just some music and cuts and whatnot. That's it. I'm not a professional. Just gonna put that as a warning. Don't expect much editing from me because I'm not a professional, alright? But, anywho, that's gonna be it for this video. Now I know the description of my map of my not my map my channel says that I'm gonna be uploading like photo collages. I will be doing that. If you thought I was lying, okay, maybe I was a little bit, but I wanted to wait till I got a bunch of photos that I had prepared for this map ready. So I'll probably be making some collage videos with that. Would I get copyright? I don't know. I'll figure out the music thing later with those photos. But they're not. I don't know when those will be released. Like I said, I don't know how often I'll be uploading either. I know I literally haven't uploaded in like half a year, but I was busy making this map and catching up on avatars, and I had school to deal with. So don't put the blame on me, okay? Not my fault. Not my fault. Don't blame me in the comments, alright? So yeah, I don't know, not really much else to say here. Leave a like on this video. Remember, don't expect too much from me when it comes to editing content on here. I do have more songs being prepared for upload, and don't question how I made the Uzi Dorman song. May have done it a little bit of a cheeky way. I wouldn't say it's cheating, but I'm not getting copyright for it, so it's not a big deal, and it sounds good too. So I don't know how much of y'all like Murder Drones, but I do personally. That's why I uploaded that video, and guess I'll see y'all later. So for more, see ya.